Today I'm going to be reacting to There's a Riot Going On by Sly and the Family Stone. Now, I was doing a little bit of research before this, and apparently this album, at least the title of it, is kind of a response to Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. That album, as I've heard, this is the impression that I'm under, is one of the first, like, socially conscious, political kind of soul albums ever. Yeah, I mean, the title here being There's a Riot Going On, kind of a response to that. You have the American flag, of course, as well. So I'm expecting quite a bit of, you know, political commentary, I guess, or social commentary. All I know about this is that this is some funk music, so I don't really know anything else. We're gonna hop into it. Make sure to go join the Patreon if you want to see this reaction uncut. There's a link in the description down below. And we're gonna hop into the first track, which is Luv N Haight. Okay. Oh my god. Great drums. Oh, this groove. Just like stumbling drum beat. Wow. Beautiful piano. I mean, this is definitely more gritty than What's Going On, that's for sure. It's a lot kind of off-kilter. Sounds like we got two vocalists, too. Ooh. This is just supporting my claim that the 70s are the best decade for music in terms of like just how good everything sounds. Like the drums sound insane here. They're mixed so well. The lyrics are like strangely kind of stereotypical shallow lyrics, you know? Like this feels so good. Oh, okay. Actually, no, there's a bit of more of like there's an interesting turn that these lyrics take with it being, feel so good inside myself, don't want to move. Oh, okay. I totally ignored these lyrics in the first verse here. As I grow up, I'm growing down. When I'm lost, I know I'll be found. Feel so good, I don't want to move. So that is kind of going against the grain of like, you know, maybe being so confident in yourself and so sure of yourself that you don't need to move. Maybe we can think of moving or dancing as like a coping mechanism almost with like the horrible things that are either going on in your life or around you. That was great. Really gritty, great groove, kind of stumbly, kind of psychedelic, I guess, in a way. Sounds like we have two vocalists too, maybe more. It says on this next track, all Sly Stone. Freddie Stone and Sly Stone. Are those the two vocalists? Maybe? I don't know. Again, I don't really know anything about this band at all. Let's keep going though. That was great. Next track is Just Like a Baby. I don't know why I said baby like that. Oh my god. That's so smooth. Oh. Just like a baby. Cool vocal mixing. Oh. Beautiful guitar. Love this vocal riffing too. And again, I love how dirty the vocals are. Oh. That open hat. Dude, somebody's gotta sample this. These drums are so good. It's probably been sampled. It's Kind of reminds me of some like D'Angelo stuff. I feel like I definitely hear how he maybe took influence from this. Oh, I love that bass line. It's nice. My boy's just moaning and groaning over here in my right ear. I kind of like it though, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, nice, okay. Little key change here. And we're back. Oh, that was a cool little bridge. Those subtle chords in the back. Hear that? Really kind of building like an eerie vibe. Love how we fade out with that eerie, those pads, those chords. That was awesome. That was 5 minutes and that flew by. What an unbelievably smooth track. Just like a baby, sometimes I cry. I can feel when you lie to me. And then just a lot of vocal riffing. Just like a baby, everything is new. Just like a baby, come to find out I'm a whole lot like you too. Interesting. Like I'm coming into this album with that preconceived notion of some sort of concept of it being a response to what's going on. You know, Marvin asking that question of what's going on, and Marvin Gaye does dive into it a little bit with the lyrics in that album, but maybe this is going to be more directly diving into the head of that, or the state of, you know, things in the United States in the 70s. I don't know. If I'm coming in with that concept in mind, I don't fully know how that track fits into it, but maybe it's not, maybe not every track here is super obviously tied into that concept. I don't know. But either way, enjoyed it. Let's keep going. Next track is Poet. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like very, this again, giving me D'Angelo vibes. Ugh. Like with the drums specifically, I feel like. And yes, I know D'Angelo's comes way after this band, so just saying that maybe he took inspiration from them. Oh, that bass. Woo. His vocals. Great. I was just talking about sampling earlier, and Genius is telling me that this has been sampled in over 800 songs. I can definitely see that. These drums feel very hip-hop, you know? That was great. What a groove, what a mix, what a vocal performance. I love these lyrics. I mean, it's just a very like simple single verse in this track. My only weapon is my pen and the frame of mind I'm in. That feels like, that's like a bar right there. That's like very hip-hop before hip-hop, you know? Let's keep going. Next track is Family Affair. Oh my god. Oh, this is buttery, man. Oh, these warbly chords.
Somebody that just loves to learn that another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn.
Love it.
Mom loves the both of them. It's a family affair.
Oh.
It's a family affair.
This is just so rich sounding. It's unbelievable. And this vocal mixing feels so ahead of its time. It's crazy.
Nobody wants to blow. Nobody wants wants to be left out. It's a family affair.
Great contrast between his voice and her voice, maybe? Could be a guy, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh. Beautiful guitar solo. Everything is so, like, it's so technically good, but it's not flashy either, you know? It's very subdued and confident in itself. That's great. It's probably my favorite so far. It's definitely the catchiest. So syrupy, smooth, rich, and just something I want to just melt into, man. That was unbelievable. Let's keep going. Actually, let's look at the lyrics a little bit here. It's a family affair. One child grows up to be somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves both of them. It's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood's thicker than the mud. Okay, to me, it feels like finding, even with, you know, like all the drama and, you know, all the toxicity, I guess, that can come with family at times, it feels like finding comfort in each other, you know, outside of, or like being your own little isolated group and finding comfort in that, you know, with the knowledge of everything else that's going on, you know. Let's keep going. Next track is Africa Talks to You, in brackets, the Asphalt Jungle. Maybe this is just speaking to like how influential this album is, but every track when it starts, I feel like I've heard it, you know? I feel like I've heard it be sampled somewhere. I don't know. Wow. Oh my god. Love that swell with this guitar here. Do-do-do. I don't know what this is. Ignore that. Oh, that bass walking up. The hooks on this album, the choruses are so strong. Really shows that you can like have it all. You can have the subtlety and the complexity and the detail. But you can still have those catchy earworms, you know? Oh my god. I love that bass tone. Wow. Dude, the crunch to that is so sick. Dude, the clavichords are so sick. One of the coolest instruments. You hear that? That clavichord going... I love the room noise that you can hear throughout this entire track. That white noise, it just makes everything feel so rich and textured. Unreal chemistry on this track. Everybody's so in sync. Everybody has a moment to shine, you know? Let's keep going. That was great. Such a rich texture to that track. There's a silent track here. Title track, 4 seconds. And now it's Brave and Strong. Okay.
Well,
Oh, great drum beat switch up. That bass. Ooh. The ghost notes on this bass are crazy right now. Is that what you would call them? The little, like, fill notes? Everything's so, like, everything's almost, like, timid on this track. Like, all the instruments are, like, scared to fully come in, you know? I love it, though. Very, like, jumpy. You know, the instruments feeling very timid here and scared almost feels like the opposite of the title of the track here, Brave and Strong. But, you know, Brave and Strong, it almost feels like it's kind of ironic in a way. Because there's this one verse before me was a cowboy star, Indians, and there you are. So maybe talking about like colonization, maybe? Could be what it's about. And like I said, I don't, if it is kind of mocking that, you know, like American sentiment of brave and strong, the brave and strong survive, you know? The sound of the track is very interesting and with that in context, you know? Let's keep going. Next track is You Caught Me Smilin', which actually is me during this entire album, even if this album is supposed to be about, you know, the current state of the United States in 1971. I can't help but smile to these tracks, and maybe that's what it's all about, man. That's what music's all about, as corny as it sounds. I mean, how can you not smile to this? Like, it's so good.
You caught me smiling again.
Oh.
You caught me smiling again.
You can hear him singing, like, singing through the smile. It's great. Oh, this is, I'm saving this song. I love this. Oh! Dude, the dynamics are so good. There's so much feel to everything here. Oh! Great chord progression. Feels so classic. This music makes me do weird stuff with my hands, man. I just can't help it. It's like... Oh, I loved it. Let's keep going. Next track is Time. Another drum beat I feel like I've heard be sampled in something. This album's so varied, too. None of these tracks sound the same.
Take your time.
Everything else has been so dry. It's nice to hear something like have some verb to it, some space to it. Reverb, I mean.
That girl, there, a band of woods looks for the half beneath.
Great lyrics here.
Just any old player you know, all he needs is rating.
This is great.
Tell you, it's a investigation.
Oh, where are we going? The clap? Oh, this is the most like drug-infused psychedelic one so far. These vocals are unreal. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean the vocals on that track, the lyrics too. We'll get to the lyrics, but the vocals so colorful. These vocals directly contradict a lot of what I think music now suffers from. Not to be like a boomer and say not all music today is bad, but like the most boring stuff today, I feel like people are kind of scared to get crazy with their vocals. And don't get me wrong, not everybody can do this. Not everybody needs to do this with their vocals, but like I just feel like now people are so scared to be weird, you know? Everybody's trying to be so nonchalant. Everybody's trying to have aura. This guy has way more friggin' aura than anybody who's like trying to like play it off as cool and trying to be cool, you know? That sounds a bit boomerish of me to bring up or to say, but it's just a feeling that I've had recently. And this is very refreshing to hear. Just get weird with the vocals, man. I mean, if you have the vocal range, use it. You know, he's going into this like, this like very like, that was a horrible impression of it. Getting into like a lispy delivery at times, getting really close to the mic and like just doing crazy stuff. And it's just so fun to hear. I feel like Cameron Winter is like the perfect example of that today, like a modern day example of that. And I just wish people did it more. And I love these lyrics. These are probably my favorite lyrics so far. Time is education, even when they tell you it's sophistication. What a line. I don't even know what it means, but what a line. That's, you know, you can, sometimes you see a line in a song and you're like, I don't fully know what you mean by that, but I know in 2 years' time, for some reason, it's just going to randomly hit me out of nowhere, and it's going to be my favorite line of all time. That's probably my favorite track so far. All right, next track is Spaced Cowboy. Again, this is so ahead of its time. This drum beat. What is happening? Oh, that beautiful little riff. Feels like they're intentionally putting this room noise in too. It's just so... It's been in so many of these tracks. Can't help but feel it's intentional. Ooh, that chord progression. We're yodeling?
Everything I like is nice. That's why I try to have it right.
Okay. Oh, it is Spaced Cowboy. Okay, makes sense. Yodelay. See what I mean? Get weird with it, man. I mean, half of that is just taking drugs, right? Life is too short to not be weird. Oh God, that was the cringiest thing I've ever said, bro. Oh, the harmonica? I couldn't borrow my friend's extra peg. You know, speaking of Cameron Winter and Geese, this track is very oddly similar to a lot of the things they talk about in their music. Like a drugged out cowboy, you know? That's kind of all what 3D Country is. Oh. Nice. Outro here. That was so good. Oh my god. See what I mean? Just take drugs, man. No, I'm sorry. No. This is not. I mean, hey, if you do drugs, sure. That's fine. I don't want that to be the message of this video though. But no, like the sentiment of, like I was saying, life is too short to not just be weird and just be yourself, you know? And like part of me fights against that because like right after I said that, I'm like, oh, that's so cringe, you know? Our generation, Gen X, Gen Alpha, whatever you want to call it, I'm Gen X, or Gen Z, I'm not Gen X, what am I saying? Gen Z. We're so like concerned with being like not cringe and like I was saying earlier, you know, nonchalant. You don't want to lose your aura, you know? That's such like an exhausting mind state to be in, you know? Like, whatever, be weird, be yourself. I feel like music is a great outlet for that, and it's a great way to channel that, and it's like more acceptable in that context, you know? I mean, it should be acceptable in really any context, but yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. I'm just yapping. All right, let's keep going. Next track is Runnin' Away. Okay, where are we running to?
Running away to get away. Ha 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 ha. You're wearing out your shoes.
These horns. Wow.
Making blues of night and day. He 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 he. You're stretching out your dues.
Guys, this might be a 10 for me. This album is speaking to me so deeply right now. This album is like everything I want to be.
Time is here
To stay. I love these like kind of like shy, kind of awkward vocals.
that you fooling you.
Very staccato.
Deeper in debt, the harder you bet. Another day, you follow away. Ha 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 ha. Along that trip back home.
This horn sounds so good. Okay. I keep like saying, yeah, that's my favorite track. I think that's my favorite track now. There's something so sweet and cute about that melody and the vocal delivery. The horn sounds so good. Oh my, that was unreal. Kind of like the most like straightforward pop song of the album too. All right, last track. We're already on the last track. Thank you for talking to me, Africa. Oh my god. I feel like I'm like in the room with the band right now. Like, this is so immersive.
We begin to dance. Hey, thank you for letting me be myself.
Oh,
I won't take you for letting me be myself.
again. That was what I was saying earlier. Hey, be yourself. Great harmonies. Oh my god. Be myself. Wow. Be myself. It might be a 10, guys. It might be a 10. Oh my god. I don't know. I gotta give it some more time. Give it some more listens, but off of first listen, I can't believe how much I emotionally connected to this. It just feels like this hit me like at the perfect time, you know? This last track feels like, you know, that what I was saying, just being yourself. Every day people are gonna try to sing a simple song. Mama's so happy, mama start to cry, papa's still singing, you can make it if you try, you can make it, you can make it. This is so interesting, man. This is so good. It feels like it's kind of playing on the, I guess this is kind of before the hippie era, but it feels like playing on that like positivity, you know, peace and positivity, peace and love. Playing on that in a little bit more of like a tongue-in-cheek way of almost mocking it, but like at the core of it, it still feels like it's, I don't know how to put this. It's very, it feels like it's kind of mocking that sentiment, but at the same time kind of being in favor of it in a more like honest and truthful way. Does that make sense? Very, very good album. Very interesting lyrics. Like I don't want to drag What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, and I won't, because that album is amazing. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. But just in terms of the difference in the lyrics here, the lyrics on that album feel very like almost calculated in a way, to where it's like trying to say this profound thing and it's trying to make this statement. This feels a little bit more, and don't get me wrong, it's great at what it's doing. It's great at doing that. But the intentions with this album feel a little bit more authentic, and the writing feels a little bit more off the cuff, which is maybe why I emotionally connect to this one a little bit more. Obviously, sonically, it's very different from What's Going On. It's more drugged out, it's more spacey, it's more loose, more funky. That album is more just like soul. They're very different albums, but I can kind of see what, you know, how this is kind of like a response to that in a way, or like almost like a sequel. Again, I'll have to see how I feel about it on more listens, but it's probably close to a 10 for me right now. The vocals were unreal. Everything felt so rich and lush and textured. There's a lot of detail to this album, but it still is very catchy at points. And yeah, I love the writing here. I feel like it's, again, a little bit more off the cuff and authentic than, again, I hate comparing it to that album, but then What's Going On? Yeah, that was great. Those are my thoughts. I believe rest in peace as well. I think Sly Stone has passed away at this point. Sly Stone... Yeah, rest in peace to Sly Stone, by the way. He passed away earlier this year. So, unbelievable band here, unbelievable talents on display here. Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, go join the Patreon if you want to see this reaction uncut. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.